Hello? Go, go. Hello?
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
Sick.
And we're in.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Front Row Multiverse, here on Front Row Central, it is I, Mikey, from the Front Row, joined by the one, the only, sipping his Miller Lite, the one, Jimmy motherfucking Riot.
That's right, Mikey. We're back in the saddle one more time, and it's the 4th of July, and I'm looking forward to some explosions.
Because tonight, it is Deathapalooza 7 Landmines, where we will see the Super Generation Army, Mitsuharu Misawa, and Kenta Kobashi versus the Holy Demon Army, Akira Taue, and Toshiaki Kawada. And this year, I just got to run down right quick before we get things started. It's a little bit different because we're trying to get to 4th of July shenanigans ourselves. So, the usual 45-minute time limit is not going to go down because there's no time bomb to go off. So, every match will either be 20 to 30 minutes on the time limit. If it goes the distance, so be it. It's a draw. That's pretty much it. So, without further ado, let's go to the ring. Your referee for this contest is Red Shoes Uno. And Jimmy, what? The history between these four men, they are the four pillars of heaven of All Japan Pro Wrestling. We got Misawa and Kawada hating each other. I mean, they went to high school together, and Kawada was always jealous of Misawa. And, I mean, the wars they've all had for the Triple Crown over the years.
Practically enemies since birth, Mikey, and you couldn't have said it any better. The four pillars. I mean, these men practically gave us what professional wrestling is today.
Oh, absolutely. And now it is Super Fight 5, the Pillars fight to the death. And we already have a light to explode
right into the glass, Mikey.
In the corner. And as you can see on the outside, the landmines are primed to go. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen, because in the ring, we got 3 baseball bats, one of them being wrapped in barbed wire, a whole broken table right in half, and another
face first into the tubes in the corner. I think that's a kendo stick on the ground there.
There is a kendo stick.
This ring has just absolutely been littered with toys, and this is just our first fight, Mike.
It is. We want to thank Lawrence for bringing all the toys here today at Deathapalooza 7.
You know, I saw him running around the ringside all morning, like a happy little bunny.
Oh, he was. I really believe.
Oh, we got pinfall. Nothing going there.
I really think Lawrence looks more forward to Deathapalooza than I do, and I'm the guy running. As Kawada again goes into the tube in the corner.
He cannot escape these tubes, Mikey. He's just going face first. Every single piece of glass sticking out of the forehead, the chest, the balls, if you will.
And busted wide open is Kawada, and those machine gun chops from Kobashi to Akira Taue. And oh yeah, one more change to the rules for this year alone, being the fact that it is a landmine death match. I am allowing submissions this year, whereas in the past it was only pinfall.
Yeah, if you're gonna want to take somebody out, you're gonna need to make them tap. Or throw them through enough glass like you just saw right there to make them bleed out and die.
And now Taue with submission hold of his own. And now those dangerous Kawada kicks from Kawada to Misawa. And these guys, you gotta wonder, Jimmy, if they... And Red Shoes goes down. The first match we have a ref bump.
5 minutes in, the ref has perished. Dragon Sleeper.
Dragon Sleep, that's the move I was looking to call it. Kobashi, very smart to go for the cover, but unfortunately the referee is down.
Just kicks through the chest. 1, 2, no.
Not even. Oh, delayed brainbuster stop by Akira Taue, unfortunately not catching his partner. And a Black Widow of sorts from Taue to Kobashi.
Gets sent into the corner again, and as you saw there, no glass left because it's all in the face. Big vertical suplex onto the chair.
I wonder if Mizawa was going for the Tiger Driver 90 whatever version he decided to go for. Kawada
And
able to
still
reverse
just a
it.
kick out at 1. Unbelievable.
Well, that's what Deathapalooza, that's actually what Fire Pro's all about. These kick out at 1s after all the dangerous moves.
Big DDT and
Arm breaker from Kawada. DDT, and I believe Mizawa's head hit the chair. Kabashi having a fight 2-on-1 right now.
I believe you are correct, Mikey. Oh, and now right into the glass again.
And now both opposite ends of the corner have no glass left on the boards. Those 2 remaining corners are left to
Dragon
be taken.
Sleeper again. Trying to wear down the neck, the shoulder.
Double suplex from the Super Generation Army of Mizawa and Kawada.
That's how they started this matchup, Mikey. Right out of the gate, double suplex.
And you gotta wonder the hatred for...
Big powerbomb in the high stack.
But too close to the ropes. You still count the rope breaks here, says referee Red Shizuno. Oh my goodness, Dragon suplex.
You gotta wonder how much blood is it gonna take for him to lose, to go and stay down.
The Kiritawa with a choke slam, and Kabashi just gets right back up. I told you, Jimmy, the hatred between these 4 men, the All Japan Triple Crown, the Tag Team Championship, over the years have just festered within you. And a powerbomb from Taue.
And going again, going to the well one more time, and a sit out. 1, 2,
and only a kick out this time at 2. 10 minutes have elapsed in this matchup. Oh, nice high kick from Kawada. And
another
very
double
minimal
suplex.
Oof, nice. But both Kabashi and Tower down are after that double suplex.
And a powerbomb.
And right on the chair. Mizawa's back, gotta be screaming, jumping, and a brain buster! Oh, both men going for the cover. 2.9. A double 2.9. First time ever in Deathapalooza history, folks.
Big slam down. Here comes the cover. 1, 2, and...
No, only a 2 count. Up into the ropes goes Mizawa. Surprising lack of explosions here on our first matchup. You gotta wonder if maybe they feel, all 4 of these guys feel they don't need to throw each other in the explosion. They can just hurt each other on their own.
And now with the barbed wire baseball bat to the chest.
Oh, I didn't say they wouldn't use weapons, just not the explosions.
Oh, reversal. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Very dangerous. Again, just the headshots landing on the necks.
1, 2, and...
God. Somehow, some way, Akira Taue able to kick out. And a meeting of the minds between Kawada and Kabashi. Akira Taue now 1,
2. That would have been an interesting way for this particular matchup to end, Mikey.
We apologize now if we're a little speechless, folks. The brutality in just this opening matchup, and Kiritawa kicking both members of the Super Generation Army.
I have to tell you, Mikey, I expected fireworks, but I didn't expect right out of the gate this opening contest to be as bloody and as gruesome as it is here at Deathapalooza 7.
And that is exactly what Deathapalooza has always been about. This year, I am bringing in the Landmines and a beautiful spinning belly-to-back suplex from Mizawa, and both men are up.
Big forearm shots directly under the jaw.
And again with
chops.
Those world-famous Kenta Kobashi machine gun chops. Kawada throwing some of his own, and those kicks again from Dangerous K.
Big shot to the gut, no one home for the drop kick, and then a running kick right to the side of the face.
And Mizawa breaks up the pinning attempt. But Akira Taue now. Oh, he's stalling, Jimmy.
Boom! Down he goes. 1, 2. Oh, 2-9. None of these men want to say die, Mikey.
Absolutely not, and I love him for it. Kobashi now.
Ooh!
Orange Crush. Wait, who's got the cover? Oh! Okay, it was Kobashi with the pin attempt.
I believe that's what the referee was counting, was the first pinfall. The other one took place a second after.
And Red Shoes actually saw that the feet were on the rope, so he elected not to even go for the count on Mizawa's attempt on that butterfly suplex with a beautiful bridge. Just got to have better ring position. Now there it is. Kawada Mizawa, but Tally's got the cover. Oh!
It's almost as if he heard you, Mikey. Went and got that beautiful ring position. Went for the move
nice
there.
Choke slam from the master, at least in all Japan. Akira Taue. Choke slams are the name of the game when it comes to Akira Taue, ladies and gentlemen. Double suplex again.
Double suplex for days here in this opening contest, Mikey.
Absolutely, Jimmy. Burning Lariat from Kenta Kobashi. Is this in 1, 2, 3?
We have our winners, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful 18 minutes and 17 seconds here in the opening contest. You can see both men. Oh, and they're getting ready to go again.
Damn, I might have to book that one-on-one matchup between Mizawa and Kawada in a future one-off stream, but nevertheless, we move on. Ladies and gentlemen, this time it is going to be the whole fucking Samurai show as the Deathmatch Samurai Akira takes on... Wait. What do you mean Rob Van Dam has been taken out? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting word from the back that Rob Van Dam has been taken out in the backstage area. No idea by who. And I am getting word that, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Shingo Takagi behind the attack. I have no idea what his deal, what his beef with Rob Van Dam is. We will get word in the coming weeks. I will have an update for you as soon as possible. But for now, it's Akira versus Shingo Takagi.
Akira and Shingo Takagi definitely going to put on a great match, but, you know, it's unfortunate Rob Van Dam could not be in this contest. Starting things off hot and heavy now. Akira definitely looks prepared, came prepared for a fight, and he's going to get one out of Shingo. Oh, we have an explosion!
You know what? That's what he gets for taking out RVD.
Just another lockup there. I mean, obviously, you want to make sure that you provide the card that you're looking for, but a cowardly attack by Shingo Takagi leads to this impromptu change-up. They do take card subject to change. Deathapalooza 7 not immune to that moniker. Now back to the action in the ring. Ooh, sledgehammer to the chest. I mean, that's unbelievable. If it were me, sledgehammer to the chest, I'm just going to retire. But not these guys. Scooping a slam down. Lawrence obviously having a field day today, setting up these rings. You see you got tubes, you got the barbed wire in the corner, baseball bats, you got a sledgehammer. Everything you could dream of and more, Mikey. You absolutely... I mean, listen, if you got to have a replacement for the match, Shingo Takagi.
I mean, I had Shingo Takagi here. I mean, I was going to announce with him later on in the show he was going to be in the eventual Mega IWGP World Heavyweight Championship tournament, but I guess he really wanted to test his luck in the Landmines.
Well, his luck has not been very good because the first 30 seconds he was at he was faced with an explosion.
And you know what? Like I said, good for him. He deserves to take out RVD.
I was just mentioning the field day Lawrence is having, setting up all of these weapons all day. You got the light tubes, broken piece of table, and a sledgehammer in there this time around.
I mean, I tell him money is no object as Akira goes into the barbed wire in the corner. We will be switching out every match, barbed wire and tubes. We got plenty. I basically tell Lawrence every year, virtual money is no object for Deathapalooza, and he never disappoints.
Referee Mike Chioda with the short straw here, having to try and make sure that he can keep track of these two. Big vertical suplex. No one home for the kick as Akira running around here. Oh,
Trying to go for a disqualification, Eddie Guerrero style. Shingo Takagi reminding him this is Deathapalooza, baby, and a second
He's
time.
trying it. He's really trying to get those sympathy votes from the referee.
You know what? You got to respect the commitment to the bit.
Might as well. Big sledgehammer to the head. I said before, big explosion. May not have gotten any in the first match, but we have quite a few so far here for match number 2.
Very fitting when you got the Samurai versus the Dragon, which I guess so we can now call this matchup instead of the whole fucking Samurai show.
Well, the Samurai and the Dragon obviously going toe-to-toe here, breathing hot fire all over this ring.
It's almost like a Bruce Lee movie here in this matchup here for Deathapalooza 2. Especially with those karate kicks from Akira.
Ooh, gator roll right there. You don't see that move very often from that position.
You love to see it, Jimmy.
You do love to see it, Mikey. You do love to see it. Big baseball bat. Oh, right to the chest with that. Could have caved in the chest. But as we heard earlier, Shingo Takagi with that cowardly attack on Rob Van Dam does not care who he hurts and how.
I promise you right now, when it comes to that IWGP Heavyweight Championship tournament coming up very, very soon.
Oh!
One of the first round matches will be Shingo Takagi versus Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam deserves 2.9!
Akira almost just walked through Shingo Takagi there. Here, less than 10 minutes in, both of these men have been faced with an explosion. Oh wait, we got another cover.
Made in Japan, 2.9.
Up again.
Second time, but Jones maybe too close. Good on Mike Chioda for being able to notice that it was indeed too close to the ropes.
Taking a run. Big Hurricane Rana.
Get himself fired up is Akira. And like I said, 20 to 30 minute time limits for all these matches. This is one of the 20-minute matches.
Look at this brutal display of strikes there from Akira. Shingo Takagi might be absolutely out here, Mikey.
Well, he's very good at hiding it, if he is. But to your point, Jimmy, this might just be instinct at this point, if he is out of it. Up.
Wait a second.
Sleeper hold into a penalty kick.
Big PK. 1, 2. Oh!
Shouts out to Katsuyori Shibata, who I will not lie to you, Jimmy, I almost did for stiff as fuck this year. Schlack versus Shibata, but I said absolutely not. We need Schlack versus Suzuki in our lives, and we are going to get it later on tonight.
We are getting that later on tonight. Great call on the card, Mr. Front Row. And what an incredible event it's already going to be. 1, 2, and whoa! Shingo Takagi!
Taking advantage of the fact that he had all the advantage of the world. He beat up Rob Van Dam to get this spot. I said, you know what? Go out there, face Akira for the Samurai versus the Dragon with a chin lock at 11 minutes and 52 seconds.
Well, as you said, you were going to announce him for the tournament for the IWGP World Championship. And I mean, obviously he couldn't wait till then, but he's found himself in a very interesting place going into that tournament if you do decide to keep him in that tournament after he viciously attacked Rob Van Dam earlier in the evening.
I mean, that is a thinker for me as a booker, but right now it is time for the 7th annual Southern Street Fight. And we have the Southern Psychopath, Mance Warner, about to take on King Khan, Bruiser Brody. A match, if Mance Warner had time travel outside of the virtual world, he would have booked at least 20 times by now. Because, we all know he loves himself a fight.
If you guys see anybody in here, you can always get that in the comments. Let Mikey know who you want to see, who you want to hear us call.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been keeping up with my streams, that is current IWGP Intercontinental Champion King Khan Bruiser Brody. Unfortunately, due to Fire Pro limitations, the title is not on the line because, believe me, I absolutely would have had this matchup be for the title if I could. But hey, like Jimmy said, go down in the comments if you want to see this outside of the Landmine Deathmatch one-on-one, the rematch for the belt. Let me know.
Obviously, we'll have to see how this plays out, but if Mance Warner can somehow pull off the time-traveling victory, you got to believe that he's going to be itching for a title shot. And coming out of the gate strong. Headbutt into a leg drop. Talking about coming out strong, Bruiser Brody also giving absolutely no fucks.
Was that a modified jackhammer, Jimmy?
I mean, it looked like the setup for a Falcon Arrow, but he didn't set up with it. He just yeeted him down on the back of his neck.
That's good.
Can we call that the Falcon Yeet? The yeeting arrow?
For our safety from Bruiser Brody, yes.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Oh, nobody home for the discus clothesline there, and obviously Bruiser Brody does not want to be on the receiving end. I hope into the glass.
This coming from the oh, nice Northern Lights suplex again, just yeeting Mance Warner. Oh my goodness, into the light tubes.
Obviously, you know, there is the size difference, the power differential. Not to say young Mance Warner isn't powerful himself, big PK right there, but Bruiser Brody hopping right up and throwing him right into the glass.
But, you know, at the end of the day, Jimmy, I'm not taking anything away from Bruiser Brody's past as a brawler, as a hardcore wrestler. But at the end of the day, the advantage in terms of experience actually goes to Mance Warner because he is a well-decorated deathmatch wrestler in his own right.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, you got two guys in there that we've seen countless examples of. They absolutely care about one thing and one thing only. That is beating the holy hell out of their opponent and getting the victory. As you just saw right there. Big fight feel here for these two. Big splash into the chest.
King Khan knee drop in the motion of a splash from King Khan Bruiser Brody is insane. And the fact that he's not even trying to go for the pin has to be a respect thing for Mance Warner from Bruiser Brody.
Pulling him out towards the center and getting him away from those ropes. Mance Warner seems to be out on his feet for the moment. Couple uppercuts there, knocks Bruiser Brody down on his back.
And he's not even from Europe, folks, but those were very... Oh!
I believe that was a Greco-Roman knee drop to the balls.
Oh, absolutely, and falling up. He's already hit one head, he might as well hit the other.
Now locking up again. Mance Warner finding his stride here in the 5.5 minute mark of this match, Mikey. Big spine buster.
It was spinal, Jimmy. It was spinal.
That's what I've heard.
And again with the European uppercuts.
I mean, listen, keep going to that well. Knock him out if you got him. Referee Herb Dean in there. He knows what he's looking for.
Yeah, I'm keeping her. Herb Dean's gonna make a return later on tonight because that's like
he just whipped a chair directly into the face of Bruiser Brody and another PK. From Mance Warner.
Drinks up for Sabu because he Sabu'd it.
Sabu.
Give up.
I believe Bruiser Brody taking a big bite out of the head of Mance Warner there.
Absolutely, Jimmy. And
up and down, sitting out with the pile driver.
A jumping sit out pile driver. And again, he's not going for the cover. What does Bruiser Brody think it has to take to put down Mance Warner?
Yeah, I think. Oh, big choke slam.
Honest God choke slam. And too close to the ropes. Bruiser Brody knew exactly where he was.
I think both of these men not going for covers until almost the 8-minute mark of this match is an indication that they know they're going to have to pull out the big weaponry to even think about getting a pinfall or submission here.
Absolutely, Jimmy. And now dragging Bruiser Brody to the off-center of the ring there. On the...
Just grab him from behind and laying in the strikes to the side of the face. And sending him into the corner. Just shards of glass there. No light tubes left in that corner.
But still very effective. You do not want to be thrown into it. And now a very bloody Bruiser Brody with that King Kong knee drop.
Just getting sent right into that board, filled with shards of glass, you have to assume. And the Greco-Roman nut shot one more time. Highly technical, Mikey.
It is absolutely technical.
Big knee drop again, this time across the back of the neck. Now finally going for a pin is Bruiser Brody. Whoa!
At 10 minutes and 2 seconds, Bruiser Brody gets the win with that King Kong knee drop. And he is the winner of Southern Street Fight number 7.
I mean, that was pretty conclusive, Mikey. I was expecting that to be a little more back and forth, but Bruiser Brody absolutely just dispensed of Mance Warner.
Absolutely. And Jimmy, are you ready? You asked for explosions. Well, the skies are about to explode.
Absolutely.
Because it's time for Will Ospreay versus Atsushi Onita.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, we were, filming our wraparound promos, getting the word out there for Deathapalooza 7. This was the match I was looking forward to the most.
Especially after Will Ospreay coming off winning the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament, the Owen Hart title, and you told me just yesterday your match of the year.
My match of the year this year from Forbidden Door, Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland. What an incredible match that was. But now Will Ospreay going up against an absolute legend in Onita.
Barbed wires will be in the corner. And who else to referee this contest than the most objective face of Foley in Mankind.
An absolute legend in the deathmatch arena, in the professional wrestling arena as a whole. As you see Mick Foley there, Mankind.
Who actually has his own experience with landmine death matches in Onita's promotion as Cactus Jack in FMW does Mankind. So very fitting that he is the referee for this matchup. And I'd have to go back in years past, but Jimmy, I believe Onita is actually undefeated here in Deathapalooza.
I mean, I absolutely want to double check that, but if that is true, that is an absolutely amazing stat from the legend Atsushi Onita. And he is putting a hurting on the Billy Goat right now, I'll tell you that much.
Sending Ospreay into the ring. And Jimmy, I gotta be honest with you. When I came up for the idea for this matchup, Onita versus Ospreay, that's what made me decide to do landmine deathmatch, because I need Ospreay to have the ropes and be able to live up to the name of the aerial assassin.
Absolutely. But right now he is, Onita has found a way to keep Will Ospreay absolutely grounded. Not much in the way of offense except for that hip toss right there, and Onita was the first one up to his feet, Mikey. That is surprising to say the least.
And Onita with a cutter slash stunner. It was a hybrid move. Can honestly say I've never seen that out of Onita in any match that I booked him in here in be it FRW, the regular streams, RWF. Hell, even in the 2K side of things, because I have downloaded Onita over on there before.
Oh, interesting.
Fujiwara or Nagata armbar. Now figure 4 leg lock from Onita. Ospreay able to break out of it though.
It's his second or third submission. Onita has focused in on the legs and lower back.
Smart strategy.
You got to try and keep Will Ospreay on the mat, not able to jump around or get moving, because that's when he's most dangerous. Now both men trading strikes. Onita finally down and into a sleeper on the floor.
And able to break out of it himself. And Ospreay is now an official member of the Death Riders, if Dynamite is anything to go by. He's not alone here tonight. His Death Rider brethren, John Moxley, will take on Sick Nick Mondo in Mondo's Dream Fight just later on tonight.
Figure 4 leg lock again. Trying to keep the newest member of the Death Riders out for the count. And another armbar there. Look at the torque on the arm, Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
Dragging Onita in, getting him away from those ropes. Two, no, just a one. Speaking of, I gotta find that patch that he gave him. I want one of those Death Rider patches. They're really sick.
I feel like AEW is very patchless when it comes to merchandise.
Dude, nobody's doing patches anymore. It's annoying.
Tony Khan, come on.
Right, exactly. Give me a Death Riders patch. That's all I'm looking for.
I mean, you know me, Jimmy. I'm a sucker for the Elite. I'll take the Elite patch.
Elite patch, also great.
And you know, if Tony Khan's not in charge of that decision for some reason, Young Bucks.
Yeah, right, yeah. You would think. The kings of merch themselves. They'll say something on BTE, and 2 days later, there's a t-shirt. Where's my patch?
Point, when they were under the ring, they made a shirt where they were under the ring. So mad at myself I never got that shirt, Jimmy.
Oh, big powerbomb there.
This is how he's won it many. 2.9 this time, but Jimmy, definitely fun fact, every match that Onita has won, whether he's undefeated or not.
He's into the Big explosion, and Will Ospreay
the pool
down.
Of blood in the barbed wire outside.
I believe he took that explosion directly to the face, Mikey.
Directly. It was not a shot you want. There's some shots you want.
Big Spanish fly. That is quintessential Will Ospreay right there.
But the point I was trying to make earlier, Jimmy, before the explosion.
I mean, if anything's going to cut you off.
Yeah. was for point's sake, let's say Onita's not undefeated here at Deathapalooza. I know for a fact every match he has won was with that fire power bomb, and the fact that Ospreay, who was calling for the Os Cutter,
big super kick,
said super kick,
and Onita saying no, 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 and just hitting him with a big body slam. Bulldog.
Nice. The hops on Onita to get that bulldog. 10 minutes have elapsed, over halfway through this matchup's time limit.
Now Will Ospreay back into the explosion. This is not what Will Ospreay wants.
You gotta wonder, Jimmy, if Ospreay's rolling out of the ring out of habit to take a powder, but he forgets that the explosions are there.
I mean, listen, when it comes to instinct, no one is more crisp usually than Will Ospreay, but
a sick DDT, front flip DDT if you want to be technical about it from Ospreay. One, two, count only. How is Onita still in the fight?
He may not be for long after taking a face full of barbed wire. Not feeling well is Onita. Big daredevil-like spinning kick to the face, but Onita's back up already. And you gotta think Will Ospreay feeling the exhaustion from those 2 explosions he suffered.
Oh no, the fire power bomb. It may not be.
And that's it.
It's got the first time didn't get it, but the second time did. Onita
making it look easy.
Sheesh.
Against one of the best in the world.
And you know what? I agree with that match evaluation, Jimmy. That was definitely 90%.
I mean, for about 90% of that match, it was all Onita.
Absolutely. And I said Herb Dean was going to have 2 matches tonight. Because up next, Jimmy, is your chest ready?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because up next.
Oh, yes.
Stiff as fuck 7. The match, besides our main event, I was looking forward to the most. One of the first matches, because I have a whole list of match possibilities in my notes. One of the first matches that's listed was this one. I'm a little disappointed in myself it took this long to get to it. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, it is Suzuki, it is Schlack, and it is now.
The wait is just about over. Herb Dean telling us we're ready to go here And this is not going to be for the faint of heart, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely not. You know what? I originally planned to make this one of the 30-minute time limit matches, but you know what? I want these two to go to war. I want these two to beat the absolute shit out of each other. So you know what? I'm knocking off 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Give these guys less time. Makes them come out stronger. You don't have the time to take your time here. Just got to go for the kill shot.
Oof.
Right across the back of the neck goes Schlack.
You know, when I actually FaceTimed Suzuki, I asked him, I know you want to return to Deathapalooza, especially for landmine death matches. You know what he said to me? With the most evil smile. I was actually scared for my life that he would reach through the phone and get me.
If anyone can, it would be him.
One word. Schlack.
Okay. Well, when the man himself asks, what do you do?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you do? Do you tell him no?
No.
Do you tell Suzuki no?
No.
Absolutely. Absolutely right.
And when I messaged Slack, he actually sent me a gif of the minions celebrating.
Well, when you have two guys of this quality in wrestling in general wanting this match, it writes itself, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Sliding in for the cover. Almost getting it all the way to 3 there in the early going here. We knew that these two were going to come out swinging, and less than 4 minutes in, we already have a 2 count.
Slack. Waiting, that may not be smart, Jimmy, waiting for Suzuki to get up, and as you saw, going into the barbed wire, just land a hell of a big boot from Suzuki, and now that ankle/leg lock, but able to kick out of it, does Schlack.
We have yet to see a submission victory here tonight. Will this be the first one?
I mean, the only reason that I allowed submissions this year is because I had a feeling Suzuki's due for a submission victory here on Deathapalooza.
If anyone's going to get it, it's going to be him, I'll tell you.
And fun fact for any new viewers out there, Minoru Suzuki was actually a part of the very first main event of Deathapalooza history. In the first and last fight to the death, it was Suzuki and Onita one-on-one in the no-rope barbed wire time bomb death match.
Both of these guys coming out of the gate, hitting each other with some huge submissions. Saw a fall-away slam into a Boston Crab. Beautiful combination by Schlack, but Minoru Suzuki able to get out and make all the difference here.
Because if you want to go down the stairs, it's actually cooler down there.
Big submission.
As long as you don't mind siren. Alright. Well, we are actually going down here. Mom asked me to feed siren before we went, so after this we are going down here. Just to be cool and, you know. And ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I just need to let our special guest in the commentary booth here today, the beautiful Maria and Ashley Rose, joining us here in the commentary booth today, watching the violence with us. And now Schlack staying on the attack of Suzuki. And shockingly, Jimmy, not much weapon use here.
I mean, when you're built like these guys, you don't really need extraneous weapons. They're just here, and you mentioned your conversations with them before this night, as they're just trading shots back and forth at each other. These two guys just want to beat the holy hell out of each other, and that's what they're doing.
Suzuki now, penalty kick
Big
with all the
PK.
force.
Another PK. He is taking Schlack to the woodshed. Not a sentence I ever pictured myself saying about anybody.
Especially about Schlack.
That's what I'm saying.
And you've been to many a show with Schlack in your commentary past, Jimmy. Oh my goodness!
Well, there goes the not using any weapons. If it was going to be anybody first, it was going to be Schlack.
I am honestly surprised, Jimmy. Scumfucked! Scumfucked!
1, 2, 3. Oh!
2.9! Jimmy, I shit you not, that is actually what he calls that maneuver. Scumfucked.
Well, I mean, it's a beautiful maneuver, and it almost won him the match.
And back in the FRW days, Jim, it actually made Schlack a one-time, maybe even two-time North Day Division champion. I'd have to go back in the vault for those statistics. And speaking of the North Day Division championship, I got a surprise.
Big PK.
I got a surprise for our Alpha Death Machines matchup coming up in just a few short minutes.
Flying armbar. Schlack those long legs right into the ropes. Fall away slam.
Schlack very wisely dragging Suzuki away from the ropes, however, does not go for the cover.
DDT into the submission as he's trying to get back to the ropes. Suzuki just opting to let go, possibly a lot of blood loss, and his ears are probably still ringing from that explosion.
A second scumfuck, but too close to the ropes. Suzuki very lucky there, Jim. You gotta believe.
Oh, absolutely. Little bit of a miscalculation on the perspective of Schlack there. But hey, if you can hit the move, hit the move. Worry about what you're gonna do after they're too close to the ropes after.
And like I said earlier, Suzuki very smart to drag Schlack away from the rope. Running power slam, British Bulldog style from Schlack.
Big splash. Could this be it? Herb Dean in position 2. And
Schlack has defeated Suzuki. Did you ever think you'd be hearing that sentence, Jim?
I never pictured those words coming out in that particular order of anybody's mouth. But if anybody was going to walk through Minoru Suzuki, it's going to be Schlack, and that is exactly what we just witnessed. 14 minutes, 9 seconds. Schlack with the victory here at Deathapalooza 7.
Should I?
Absolutely. It's Deathapalooza, dude. What else? What else are you going to do?
Very fitting that he is putting on the referee shirt for this one, because, ladies and gentlemen, two legends in a deathmatch wrestling world. The one, the only, the man who actually got me into deathmatch wrestling, Jim.
Natalia?
Sick. Fair enough.
She was there and couldn't help myself. Sick Nick Mondo, though, ladies and gentlemen, as we discussed earlier.
Sorry for the delay, folks. My John Moxley is in Japanese writing, so I got to actually go through.
Well, he is from Ohio. So, I mean, it makes sense to me.
Ah, there he is.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, there is no 25-minute. Oops. All right, they could deal with 20 minutes. But I was not kidding in the promo for this matchup, Jim. When I did a shot of my apple pie moonshine with Sick Nick Mondo, I asked him, Mondo, if there was anyone that could get you back to the deathmatch world, who would it be? And he flat out said, John Moxley. So now here at Deathapalooza 7 in a landmine deathmatch, and it's not even the first 45 seconds in, we got a bloody John Moxley, because it's not a John Moxley match unless he is as red as the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah. And John Moxley, I mean, skin made of paper, bones made of steel. He's very in demand right now, having an absolutely incredible run in AEW right now, but this match against Sick Nick Mondo, it's going to be awesome.
Speaking of Forbidden Door, just last week, That match with Bandito.
Incredible. Incredible.
I have seen the rumors that was supposed to be Callum Newman. Unfortunately, injury prevented that matchup, which does admittedly suck as a Callum Newman fan.
You know, you gotta respect Austin, by the way, for wearing the trunks with the referee shirt.
Well, you know, son, sometimes you just gotta wear your little trunks. It's hot as hell outside. It's just as hot as here, especially with all the explosions. We haven't had that many, but what? It's hot. What? Scorching. What? All right, I'm gonna stop right here.
Balmy. What? I'm sorry. Humid. Anyway. DDT to Moxley. And I believe that's a Texas Cloverleaf.
It is. It was very fitting with our special guest referee for this matchup, who calls for a rope break, very right to do so there. Oh, hold on. Small package, but again, too close to the ropes.
Mondo not really keeping too much of an eye out here for ring placement. Very strange for Mondo, but maybe it's just the heat of battle.
And to my surprise, never happened in real life. Mondo had already called it a career by the time Moxley was making
What are you talking
rounds.
about? It's happening right now in real life. This is happening.
That's why I say in real life. I have accepted that I've only run the virtual world, Jimmy. My power only is limited to the virtual world.
It's still real to me, damn it.
That's fair. Respect.
5.5 minutes in now, ladies and gentlemen. These two absolutely going for broke.
Believe me, Jimmy, if all these matches were real, Okada and Omega would be up to like match 10.
Oh, yeah.
And that's including the Texas one that just happened.
Little Texas Cloverleaf of his own. Oh, gets reversed into a high stack powerbomb. Moxley almost came away with the victory. Mondo's got to be careful.
Jimmy, I don't know if you can hear in your earpiece, but the crowd actually clapped as that powerbomb / kick out.
Another lockup. Double under of DDT. A little bit of a paradigm shift, if you will.
Oh, this could be it.
1, 2, 2-9.
Dirty deeds are not being done cheap here
And it gets reversed again.
in
Too close to the ropes.
Oh my God! Right in front of the Spanish announce table, Jimmy, an explosion has gone off right in their faces.
Well, see, when I heard that they were landmines, I put into my my contract that we would be up in a sky booth, safely away from all the explosions, knowing what we have on the card here tonight.
Babe, I told you
I didn't know
that.
we were gonna be if we were gonna be safe, Mikey. Didn't know.
You think I'd sell for anything less than a skybox? Look at this place.
I mean, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. 2, 2-9.
I'm an old pro at this by now. I have exploding time-bound death matches besides this year. You think I'm going to be that close to it?
You should. There's no reason to be.
Oh my God,
light
with a
tube
light
into the
tube.
face.
Hondo.
Look at the blood spilling out onto the ring right there.
From both men. Double bird shouts out to our special guest referee from Moxley.
Now both men just absolutely knackered here right now. About 10 minutes in, but they must feel like they've been doing this all afternoon. Big King Kong lariat.
Ooh, John Moxley versus Stan Hansen. I'm writing that down.
Make a note.
Taking the notes.
Elbow to the back.
Missing with the light tube. Stealing the double underhook DDT does Mondo from Moxley.
Mondo hitting John Moxley with a paradigm shift, but it only seemed to annoy Mr. Moxley.
Meeting of the minds. John Moxley just bulldozing through Mondo there. And a nice jumping up bulldog from Mondo.
These men absolutely going for broke here. knowing the pride that's at stake. That's what you gotta love about Deathapalooza, is that these men only in it for the love of the game and the pride, and they are going out there and absolutely trying to murder one another, as you see right there, stuffing the pile driver.
Northern Lights suplex.
And he gets it.
Well, Jimmy, it was the tippy toes. It was the extra oomph.
That's an extra 16 to 32% in accuracy and stick-to-itiveness.
Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a man who plays Magic the Gathering on a pretty damn regular basis.
I've been known. Been known to finagle a deck or two of Magic the Gathering.
Oh. That's right. Never mind. You know what, Jimmy? You see the belt over there?
Mm-hmm.
That is the FRW Morte Division Championship.
Absolutely.
Now, due to Fire Pro restrictions, I can't put it online on Landmine Deathmatch, but you know what? Screw it. It is Alpha Death Machines. It is Jun Kasai. It is Sami Callihan. I'm putting the belt on the line.
Absolutely.
It's not even our main event, but I'm putting the belt on the line.
Hey, a main event anywhere in the world, Mikey. Well, we got it right here, smack dab in the middle of Deathapalooza now. Luckily.
No, it's the co-main event. It can work. Because, yes, ladies and gentlemen, after this, we got one more match. And, Jimmy, I know you're looking forward to it.
Oh, yes.
Gage, Joe, MDK is going to kill you.
Gage and Joe, absolutely looking forward to how that one shakes out for sure. But now, title match in the offing. Can't wait for that. As you can see, Rob Van Dam still not cleared after suffering the attack. We don't have an update just as of yet, but I'm sure, Mikey, you'll be giving an update soon as humanly possible, and maybe in a one-off, you can have Rob Van Dam, Shingo Takagi in some sort of skewers deathmatch or so, I don't know, something insane to settle that score from tonight.
No, Jimmy, I'm going to do double duty.
Where are you going? You're going all the way down to the ring?
I'm going down all the way. We're double duty.
I thought we were going to be safe up here together in our skybox.
I'm feeling dangerous Michael Scott style.
Well, if there's a ref bump, I'm going to have to draft in one of these lovely ladies to finish the commentary, because you may actually die out there.
So be it, Jim. So be it. I'm ready. Let's go. Ring the bell.
Oh, how's the atmosphere down there, Mikey? I feel like I'm talking to a ringside correspondent.
Scared. We got 3 barbed wire baseball bats, 2 regular baseball, a by God sledgehammer, a kendo stick, 2 of them, Jimmy. 2. He got 2. That's a pop for Ashley Rose, the Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. You know she loves it. He got 2.
Right.
And oh my God, the pop is actually louder in the ring, Jimmy.
I'm sure, being smack dab in the middle of the action. Just try not to breathe any of that glass in. Micro shards, Mikey. They'll get in there, they'll fuck up your lungs.
Come on. It's the rope break side. Come on.
Just forks into the top of the dome. Just these two.
Just for the record, Jim, I will allow it to be a submission attempt. They really were that close to the rope. Hold on. I was trying to go for the pin. My apologies.
It's okay. It's okay. You're running back and forth. We got you mic'd up down there.
See, I can be fair and impartial, Jimmy. For all our years in working together in Pro Wrestling Magic. Oh, Tiger Driver, Chain Driller, whatever you want to call it. And somehow, someway, Sami Callihan is up on his feet. Oh, he got a bicycle kick, Jim.
By God.
And a stretch muffler. A by God stretch muffler. Why? Tell me why.
You son of a bitch.
We had to get one in.
You got to do it. And you're down there in the ring right now. Oh, it got reversed. How terrifying is it being feet away from Sami Callihan, by the way?
Oh, very. I've seen what he's done, but you know what? The reason I feel safe is because Kasai's in the ring with him.
He's got something to distract him. I got you.
Oh, Jesus. You know, if it wasn't Deathapalooza, I would have rang the bell right there. That's just
Absolutely.
uncalled for.
Just stabbing the top of the head with the fork. Ring, absolute. The ring mat just filling up with blood as I'm standing here watching this.
Ooh.
The Ralph Wiggum head drop.
The only downside of this being a landmine deathmatch is we will not get a Pearl Harbor splash from Jun Kasai.
It's fair.
Sami Callihan in firm control though right now. Oh, snap suplex from Kasai.
I mean, absolutely incredible action here tonight. This is your, I guess you gotta say, it's a co-main event now that's for a title, Mikey. Big sledgehammer shot.
Going forward on random streams and one-off streams, however, the Morte Division Championship will go back to its roots. I'm just giving a fair warning of the Exploding Time Bomb deathmatch. Oh my god, a sickle! A sickle, Jimmy!
He's a sick man, this sickle-using son of a bitch. Kasai now. And Callan both trying to find some sort of thing to do. And Kasai able to hit him with a clothesline and
Oh jeez, with a sledgehammer
to the skull, nearly caving the skull in and actually killing Sami Callihan.
I gotta ask him.
There's been a Marta
Do you give up, Kasai?
on the sedan.
Oh, nice shoulder breaker from Sami Callihan.
Two.
It was a 2. I promise you it was a 2. The shoulder came up.
You were in great position down there, Mikey, to tell us what was what, who was who, and where was where.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. Today is pitching to tomorrow.
Gotcha. Big double underhook driver. And just rolling Callihan. Oh, you're down. Mikey's down. Mikey's dead. Mike, you got in the way. You got in the way down there.
Ow.
I mean, you gotta watch where you're going. You gotta watch where you're going, buddy.
Ow.
Come on, Mikey, get up.
See, he kicked out. I'm sorry.
Powerbomb. 1, 2.
It was a 2, I swear.
I don't know, are you sure? You seem pretty rocked by that,
Well, wouldn't you after that?
I'm just saying. 2-9.
I promise you, it was
You're
right
gonna
there.
tell me that wasn't 3. That was so
I
close.
promise you the shoulder left made no more.
Oh, both men with a 2-9.
Hey,
And a stolen finisher there. We'll just do it.
that was a Gotch-style tombstone pile driver. In 2026, Jimmy, we got a Gotch-style tombstone. In this economy, Jimmy.
And now turning the tables with the fork.
See? It's a submission move in Deathapalooza.
Just dropping the shoulder onto the knee. And 1, and a 2, and a 2-9.
If that shoulder comes up even a centimeter, I am not going to count it.
You got a call right down the middle, Mikey, and I appreciate you for that.
Just like
Especially-
my mentor, Bill Alfonso. Right down the middle, Daddy. Oh, missing with the clothesline, Jim.
Could that cost him, Mikey?
Oh, nice kendo stick shot. Very breezy here in the ring, actually. That's how hard of a hit that was.
I'm sure.
Oh, nice power
Some
bomb.
real
I gotta go.
Gale
1,
wins.
2, a 2.9. I'm sorry, Sammy. If that shoulder breaks contact with the canvas, I gotta Tiger driver, Jim.
Is this going to be it? 1, 2, and that's it. Sami Callihan with the victory.
And your new Morte Division Champion, Sammy the Callahan Death Machine Callahan.
Absolutely.
All right, Jimmy, I'm coming back up.
13 minutes. While you're finding your way back up to our luxury skybox, It's time, ladies and gentlemen. We've been waiting all night. I've been waiting for many, many weeks after I found out exactly what this psychopath had planned for the main event. That's right, baby.
Joker is not making an experience tonight. That is just how evil I am when it comes to Deathapalooza,
The
ladies and
king,
gentlemen.
the god of this shit, Nick Gage.
Jimmy, come on. We got to shout out MLJ right quick. That is the man. That is the king. That is the fucking god of this shit. Nick fucking Gage.
It's about to be MDK all fucking day in the main event as he takes on
Joe
Samoa
is
Joe.
going to kill you, and no better referee for this match than my favorite referee of all time, ladies and gentlemen, Earl, by God, Hebner.
It is the main
I
event.
tricked you, didn't I?
It is the main event.
30 minutes on the clock for the time limit, and here we go.
No one has called more big time main events than Earl Hebner. And here we go, main event is now Joe just leaning into Nick Gage.
All right, we all saw it on the stream. I actually was going to have the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, referee this, but it's actually based on Shawn Michaels in the year 2000. I didn't want to give the poor guy a look into his future with Nick Gage.
That's fair. That's fair. Very fair. And now a test of strength. Joe winning that one for the moment, but now for the second time, Nick Gage getting thrown directly into the tubes.
And Mike doesn't know it, but Deathapalooza 7 is actually sponsored by Blackbird Pub at Cliffside Park.
Oh, yeah. It's the whole reason I'm here. If Mike wasn't paying me, I would have just watched the stream at home.
And I thought it was out of love. So we had a special!
The love of money, yes. The
Fair
love
enough.
of cold hard cash and a luxury suite. Getting back to the action in the ring.
Gage with an elbow strike to Samoa Joe. And Lawrence really outdid himself here at this matchup. All the tubes in the matchup, on the boards and on the canvas. A sledgehammer, a baseball bat. Still unknown if it's wrapped in barbed wire as of right now because the camera's not on it. And oh, jeez Louise. A kendo stick even.
We have many, many broken tubes already, and we are not even 3.5 minutes into this contest.
Jesus.
That is tube number 5, I believe.
And you know what? I brought it up earlier how Suzuki was in the very first main event of Deathapalooza all the way back at Deathapalooza 1 against Onita. Nick Gage, I was ahead of the time, I'm telling you, was in the opening match of Deathapalooza against Jun Kasai. COVID took a lot of things from us, Jimmy, especially Nick Gage versus Jun Kasai WrestleMania weekend for what it would have been that year. Mm-hmm. I said, absolutely not. This needs to happen. I'm ahead of the game.
There you go.
We saw at Death Vegas Invitational, the triple threat tag team match. No. I did it first. Virtual world, real life, I don't care. I did it first.
Oh, wait! Nick Gage fell into the explosions! Obviously, the blood loss made Nick very dizzy. He fell to the outside, landing right on one of the explosives.
But Jimmy, I think it woke him up. He's now fighting with Joe.
Well, if you know anything about Nick Gage, he actively wakes up to an alarm clock that is an explosive every single morning.
I didn't bring Jimmy onto the commentary team for his good looks, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you, he's got the experience with all these deathmatch guys in his commentary paths. And of course, because I love him.
Thank you very much, and I love you as well. Actually lived a town over from Nick Gage. Used to run into him at the bars and whatnot, so it's good seeing him in there in the main event against a legend like Samoa Joe.
And full disclosure for the people watching, This match was entirely inspired by Joe and Necro Butcher, which, believe it or not, is getting a dark...
We got a pin.
Hold on. 2. Count only. Joe and Necro Butcher's getting a whole Dark Side of the Ring episode.
I can't wait, honestly.
I'm so ready for that.
STF.
The other reason I made...
wait a second.
The other reason I allowed submissions this year, Jimmy, because the Samoan submission machine. I can't have him be at too much of a disadvantage now.
Nick Gage with another low blow. He is just attacking the testicles of Samoa Joe. Big clothesline. See, what people don't think about very often is that Nick Gage has a lot of power in his arms. And if he hits you with a clothesline just right, he could absolutely decapitate you.
Oh, absolutely. I synced it. And I mean, when you're
high stack.
2 count only. And when your finisher is the choke breaker, a choke slam onto your knee, you need to have power. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And I'm just saying, it doesn't get talked about enough. I think that Nick Gage is a very, very strong, brutal competitor. We know his proficiency with weapons. We know that. That's clear. But the power in some of his strikes is absolutely terrifying.
And a third of the way through this matchup, the 10-minute mark has been called. Stalling suplex from a very bloody Samoa Joe.
And what's up next?
Okay. A high angle slam from Nick Gage to Samoa Joe.
There's that power I was talking about, Mikey. And just stabbing Joe in the chest with that broken pizza table. Which, once he could have, not just thrown garbage in the ring, but, it's okay. I'm not going to hold it against him.
I don't think we really can't, because I think, like many of us expected, Lawrence just expected this to be an out-and-all fight, no weapons, period. All right, maybe the pizza cutter from Nick Gage, but he's got that hiding in his pants.
Well, if he goes to use the pizza cutter, we'll have to cut to a Domino's ad.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Joe into the explosion, getting thrown directly in by the leader of the Murder, Death, Kill clan. And double underhook driver. Could this be it? No.
2 count only.
A rock bottom, a flat back uranagi, and then just a tripping clothesline from Joe. And could we see? Yes! A PK. A PK. We have seen a PK in every contest because all these competitors know.
It's that effective of a move.
All these competitors know that if you hit it just right, night-night.
Absolutely. Gage trying to get his game behind him, his MDK worldwide.
14 minutes, 20 seconds have elapsed here. This main event living up to the hype, Mikey.
A lot of things can be... Oh my God, Gage into the explosion. A lot of things can... If I can toot my own horn real quick as we wait for Gage to get back in the ring, Jim. A lot of things can be said about me. I know this. But one thing that cannot be said about me is that I do not know how to book a deathmatch show.
Right, exactly. Gage landed up, fork to the back of the neck.
And Earl Hebner, rightfully so, because that is a submission under Deathapalooza rules. But at the same time, Joe's way too tough of a bastard to tap out on a simple fork stabbing.
Uh-oh. Dragon suplex. Powerbomb. Just stuffing Joe into the mat.
I'm surprised Gage didn't go for the cover there, but it's got to be respecting to Joe.
I just think that he isn't done playing around with Joe yet.
That could also be true. I honestly did not think of that. Hold on.
1,
Stacked.
2. Oh.
I mean, come on. You're not putting down Nick Gage that easily.
I mean, listen, I've always been a fan of many pinfall attempts.
Oh, and that is one thing we're in 100% agreement with. Multiple pinfall attempts are a good thing. But if
What
Joe,
a brainbuster.
Oh, absolutely. Somehow!
The blood just pouring out of the skull or possibly the
rock
shoulders.
bottom from Samoa Joe. He's not even part of that family, and he's using their moves. That's crazy.
The second time he hit him with it, and a third. 3 rock bottoms.
And still, he's not going for the cover. Chokebreaker from Nick Gage, dragging him away from the ropes.
Could this be it? Hebner in position 2.
2 count only.
Just about 2/3 of the allotted time. Have elapsed here in our main event. Big PK. And another dragon suplex right onto the back of the neck.
And think of how tired Joe is from the brutality of this matchup. He could have bridged it if he wanted to.
Oh, he's cradling the head as well.
Count only.
And now it's just evolved into an absolute slugfest at a huge clothesline. Enziguri. Nut shot.
Gage with the sledgehammer now.
Opting to go with the sledgehammer, but Joe
decided
knocks
to
it out
drop
with his
it.
hands.
For a brain buster! And the point I was trying to make earlier, too tired to immediately capitalize in a pin. Gage, again, not... Oh, both men running into light tubes!
Both men absolutely out for the count after that exchange.
I think Joe, out of instinct, went to run to the ropes, but because he's lost so much blood so far, he accidentally sidestepped into the light tube in that corner.
He might have tripped on that sledgehammer.
Or that too. Both possibilities are possible, Jimmy, but with the board in our viewpoint here,
it's impossible to tell. We'll have to go back, break this down frame by frame later on. Nick Gage going for the cover. 1, 2, 22, almost 23 minutes, 7 minutes remain in our main event. These guys got to start thinking about exactly how they're going to try and put the other one away. And that might do it.
But he grabs the baseball bat instead. Decides against it. Joe now.
Power bomb onto a baseball bat. STF.
Into the STF. And Nick Gage has no other choice but to tap out, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner of the Deathapalooza 7 main event. MDK is going to kill you. No. Joe is going to kill.
23 minutes, 39 seconds. Oh, brother. Something amiss here, Mikey?
Hello, Jimmy.
Oh, boy.
It's your old pal, the Joker here. But not the version of Mikey that you know. Thanks to my good friend, Victor Freeze, I'm here to announce that Deathapalooza 8 will take place in my old stomping grounds of Arkham Asylum.
Oh.
But we're not doing this landmine crap. We're going back to the OG. And it's such a shame that he lost because I want Nick fucking Gage.
Well, once Nick Gage regains consciousness, I'll make sure to ask him. You heard it here first. Deathapalooza 8 coming to you live from Arkham Asylum.
Jimmy, I just heard all of that.
I would hope so.
I'm signing it.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Deathapalooza 8. Not for a little while, ladies and gentlemen, with the main event already secured for next year.
July 4th, live from Arkham Asylum. It will be the Joker versus Nick fucking Gage. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Deathapalooza 7. My name is Mikey from the front row. That is Jimmy Riot. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next year.